Shalom, 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 Israel. First, giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahushai. Just another message of daily edification. The last video I put up, first pickup, I told y'all about, the Northern Army being removed, all right, far from up off of us. Well, they're being deployed. I want y'all to check this out. Look at this. Russia on edge as 10,000 U.S. paratroopers deployed to the Ukraine. See? That's that Joel chapter 2.
Slide that way a little bit. Fuck yeah, Corporal. Looking great, man.
See that? So it's like this, man. Basically, that's more meat for the meat grinder. You know, it just is. It's just the truth. I was listening to an assessment of our military from a retired colonel named Scott Ritter, and the other one is Colonel Douglas. All right, U.S. Army retired, both of them. And I mean, the shit that these dudes was breaking down, man, is mind-blowing. They really know that shit, man. I mean, to reach the rank of colonel, you got to know all of that shit. And they were saying how the United States is stretched too thin. Okay. The UN wants to try and topple Putin, which they can't do. The most powerful armies that they have with them are who? They got the British, but they're severely under strength. France, they're even worse. They're basically just like a police force. They don't really have any strong military capabilities to overthrow anybody. All right. United States is stretched too thin. United States is facing wars with North Korea, Iran, Venezuela, Russia, China. I mean, there's no way for them to do it. And the men that they send in right there, they already have record lows on recruitments. So they're under strength. So the Most High has fully depleted the U.S. military, man, as far as them being able to defend and protect America. These two colonels said the U.S. military cannot defend America anymore. They are too weak. They are too watered down. Right? That comes from the Most High, bitching them out, man, fagging them out. You look at the commercials I showed you, a while back. Remember how they showed the China, how these kids is running and crawling through barbed wire and shooting live round ammunition. I mean, shooting ammunition with live rounds and everything, and throwing grenades, and teaching hand-to-hand combat, fighting, punching, kicking, all of that, right? And then what do they show America? Two mamas holding a baby. You got all these transgender faggots in here. Most I fucked that shit up, man. All right, you really did. America is done. They are the laughing stock of the planet. Nobody could have imagined America going the way that it's done went. So America's done. And the men you see there, those are the last of the ones, man. And when they go down there and get chewed up, because the Russian army is no joke. Putin, all those men are battle-hardened veterans, and they ready to play, man. And they'll run over anybody that you send their way, because he got the numbers, he got the technology, he got the ability to resupply. America doesn't. America's broke. It takes money, right, to finance a war, okay? And America just doesn't have it. So America's done, man, just like that. So what I wanted to discuss with you today is, after the video I did, first pickup, okay? Some of y'all on here that are not part of this body, that been laughing and scoffing, I want to tell y'all what y'all could look forward to. All right? What's next? So what's next? Well, after we get out of here, after the small remnant, all right, has been taken out, what happens to y'all? Well, let's go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. It says, verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So that's talking about us. Once we get taken out of the way, then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. But that's going to happen about 3.5 years later. For 42 months, that wickedness is going to be revealed. Okay? And he's going to tread over Jake for 42 months. That's 3.5 years. So, what I'm hearing, all right, is they're going to institute the mark, the chip, okay? And they're going to spend that time, all right, chipping people up, bringing them into the fold of the system, okay? Universal basic income is going to be instituted. You're going to have to work your ass off, all right? Ridiculous hours, probably no days off. If you take days off, they'll penalize you. All the food is gone, is going away, all right? Ain't going to be no more burgers and fries and shakes and all that, no. Most High got a serious menu for y'all, man. Earthworms, grounded up earthworms, that's going to be your burgers. Cockroaches, shit like that. All of the egg farms and all, they done burnt all of that shit down. See, that AI is going to kick in full time. And that AI is going to demand that you worship it for what it is, as God. All right, let me get a precept. Verse 3, 2 Thessalonians verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the power. See, the AI is smarter than any human. It's full of too much information, okay? Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the power, or that is worship, so that he as the power sitteth in the temple of power, showing himself that he is power. So he gonna fool his world into worshiping him. He's already done it. Cell phones, this tablet I'm on, TVs, all right? Technology. Think about it. You could be on the phone right now talking about hamburgers. Well, you ain't even got to be on the phone. The phone is listening to you. It's everywhere. And the AI picks up your voice pattern and sees what you're talking about, and it'll start flashing advertisements for burgers on the phone. Or if you're talking about a certain pair of shoes, whatever it is, the AI picks it up, man. That's going to be their God. All right? All of you that are out here, all right? What does that mean for you Pharisees? Well, y'all gonna get it too, man. Y'all gonna get it too. Y'all thinking that when Yahushua come back, he's gonna take y'all with him? No. I already told y'all, that's why I call y'all corner boys, all right? You know the corner boys is the bottom of the barrel. Them the ones that take all the risks. They go to jail. They get beat up by the police. You know, the shot callers, man, they in a restaurant somewhere eating, you know, a nice fat ass steak and potatoes, all right, drinking some nice red wine, you know. They ain't out there hustling. See, that was your job as corner boys to get the word out to wake up the elect, because y'all not elect. Y'all called yourselves the hopeful elect, so y'all gonna suffer the same fate. Some of y'all gonna try to fold into the royal house of David, man, and try to receive some mercy. You know, some of y'all gonna get in there, some of y'all, because the scripture declares it. Let me get Zechariah chapter 13. Verse 4. And it shall come to pass in that day that the prophets shall be ashamed, every one of his vision, when he hath prophesied, neither shall they wear a rough garment to deceive. But he shall say, I am no prophet, I am a husbandman. For man hath taught me to keep cattle for my youth. Y'all gonna get reduced to farmers. And somebody gonna ask him, and one shall say unto him, what are these wounds in your hands? And he shall answer, those with which I was wounded in the house of my friends. Verse 7. Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little ones. See, so some of y'all gonna be on the farm working for us, along with the other heathens, getting your ass beat, man. That's what that scripture means. He said prophets. Ain't that what y'all call yourself? Well, he said, and in that it shall come to pass in that day that the prophets shall be ashamed. He got to be talking about now. Isaiah wasn't ashamed. Jeremiah wasn't ashamed. All right. Micah wasn't ashamed. Zechariah wasn't ashamed. Amos wasn't ashamed. Who's he talking to? He talking to y'all, because y'all are prophets in the wrong time zone. See? And what's going to happen to y'all is y'all are going to get got, man, in the worst way. Y'all eyes are going to be open, and you're going to see the fuckery that y'all took part in. Okay? And when this AI kicks in, he's going to force you to get the booyah. He's going to force you to do it. Because if not, you ain't going to be able to work. You ain't going to be able to eat. You ain't going to be able to buy. You ain't going to be able to sell. And then, if you wait long enough, your ass going to get collected and executed. All right? So you're going to starve. And all of y'all that's thinking you're going to get on easy street, well, I'll just get booyah'd up and I'll just eat what they got. Yeah, well, you like I said, you ain't seen what's on the menu. All right? When you get through eating roach burgers, all right? And then the human meat, too. That's for protein. See, they got to find a way to get rid of all the dead bodies they're going to be collecting. Think about it. Old, nasty, diseased bodies that's been infected and died from cancer and AIDS and all that shit. They gonna ground all that up and make burgers and fucking hot dogs out of that shit and steaks and sell it to you. That's what you're gonna be working to eat. All right? And they said something about 6 grams a month. That's what they're gonna try to put people on. 6 grams of protein a month. That's like a little patty for a whole month. Other than that, you want the vegetables that they spraying all these insecticides on and shit. So that's why I said with the small remnant, he said he gonna give us the corn, the wine, and the oil, and we gonna eat and be satisfied. Most High bringing in a fresh crop for us. Man, I'm sure he got oxen on them chariots, sheep, lambs, whatever meat that you could think of, he got an overabundance of it. And then we got the organic fruits, organic vegetables, all right, clean drinking water. Y'all ain't gonna have none of that. Y'all ain't gonna have none of that. He said, my servants shall eat, but you shall be hungry. My servants shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Because when I called, you didn't come. Well, how did he call? Through me. But you niggas want to laugh and scoff and talk that shit. See? So that's what's getting ready to happen to y'all. Your wives, your children are going to be collected. All you women out there. Remember one of the very first videos I ever put out? Boss bitches will be broken. Well, if you ain't got no man of the Lord, you asked out. Here's the proof. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 32. This tells you the time of the prophets is over with. Behold, verse 1, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. We in the time of the judgment. Verse 2, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Verse 3, and the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. The heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge, and the tongue of the stammerers shall be ready to speak vainly. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, the churl, nor the churl said to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. But the liberal deviseth liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. See, somebody that's liberal does what's right. Look at verse 9. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Let me get a translation comparison. New Living Translation. It says, in a short time, just a little more than a year, you careless ones will suddenly begin to care, for your fruit crops will fail and the harvest will never take place. See? Mass starvation. Okay? Verse 11. Tremble, you women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. So, no more Chanel, no more Coco Chanel, no more Coco Chanel, all right? No more Jimmy Choos. All right, no more Jimmy Choos, no more stilettos, none of that. All right, no more no more fancy perfumes and all that shit. All right, look what it says. Verse 11. Let me get a translation comparison. New Living Translation comparison. Isaiah 32:11. Tremble, you women at ease. Throw off your complacency. Strip off your pretty clothes and put on burlap to show your grief. See, y'all gonna be grieving hard, man. Hard. And you're gonna think about all of the foul, wicked ass shit that you done, all right, while you had it good. While you had your baby daddy in court that was really trying to just be a father to his children, and you got him jammed up in court and got him put in jail. You gonna remember that shit, all right? You gonna remember that shit when that bottle go upside your head, man. And all you niggas out there, shiesty, trying to get over on people all the time, and somebody try to tell you right, your ass gonna get it too. And I feel sorry for y'all going to prison right now. This the wrong time to get locked into the filter, man. It's the wrong time. Do you know what it's gonna be like behind bars? It's going to be double hell on earth, because you're not out and about to be able to even scrounge for nothing to eat. And when these deliveries and shit stop and ain't no food coming in prisons, guess what? Your ass gonna fucking starve. They're gonna be in there eating each other, beating each other down, and then biting each other like chicken, all right? And meanwhile, outside of that, all of y'all out there, you know that they made it illegal to be homeless. All right, they finna throw all of y'all out of y'all houses, man. All of y'all out your houses. I'm not fear-mongering. I'm just telling you what's next. After we get out of here, shit gonna go all the way bad. See, that's why the Bible said, he that will let until he be taken out of the way, and then shall that wickedness be revealed. We're already seeing little tablespoons of the wickedness. All right, this here is wicked. It's a cell phone, but it hasn't been put in its final capacity yet. All right? It listens to everything you say. It tracks your location. It tells how long you was there. It records you, everything. Okay? Now, once we're out of here, T-Mobile is already making it illegal. They can go in your Texas, and if they find something they don't like, they can fine you. They're going to have that. And we're not going to talk about an EMP from the Russians and the Chinese, which they've been talking about pretty heavy. You know, whether they do that or not, I'm not sure. But they said they could black this shit out for a whole year. Do you know what it's going to be like with a blackout? You can't even flush the toilet. There's no water pressure. There won't be no running water. They said 90% of the population is going to die if they do that. It's going to take us back to the 1500s. Imagine the filth. No sanitation running. No food. Nothing's growing. Then it contaminated all the damn animals. Okay? They going to starve the shit out of y'all. And you're going to be there. Okay? It's going to be mass suicide. Bodies piled up everywhere. Laying in the sun. Rotting. Stinking. All right? Think about it. No no sanitary napkins. No tampons. No wings. No wings. All right? Y'all going to be fucked up. Let me go back to Isaiah 32. Verse 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you, make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats. They shall lament for the teats. They shall lament for the teats. For the pleasant field, for the fruitful vine. Translation comparison. New Living Translation. Isaiah 32:12. Beat your breast in sorrow for your bountiful farms and your fruitful grapevine. Y'all gonna be wishing you could go back. All right. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous cities. Because the palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the cities shall be left. The forts and towers shall be for dens forever, a joy of wild asses and pasture of flocks, until the Spirit be poured upon us from on high, and the wilderness be a fruitful field, and the fruitful field be counted for a forest. Then judgment shall dwell in the wilderness, and righteousness remain in the fruitful field. And the work of righteousness shall be peace, and the effect of righteousness, quietness and assurance forever. And my people shall dwell in a peaceable habitation, and in sure dwellings, and in quiet resting places. When it shall hail, coming down on the forest, and the city shall be in a low place. Blessed are ye that sow beside all waters, that send forth thither the feet of the ox and the ass. See, he says, my people shall dwell in a peaceable habitation. So, who's going to the wilderness? Obi-Wan Kenobi? Who's going to the wilderness? You are. We're not going to no wilderness, man. We're going to the wilderness of the people. The wilderness of the people, where the Most High said he will plead with us face to face. That's where we're going. You err not knowing the scriptures, but you always want to tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? So, that's what's next for all of you heathens, all of you scoffers, all of y'all thinking that this shit is funny, and we just weeks away, y'all. We just weeks away. We just weeks away. See, what we doing here at the Royal House, we preparing for evac. That's what we doing. We preparing for evac. We gonna get pulled the fuck out of here. We gonna leave y'all to yourselves. Right? Don't want me for your king? Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. That's good. You ain't never got to call me king, ever. I don't want you to. You can call me Mike. And watch how Mike treats your ass, okay? So that's all good. So, like I say, I ain't got to listen to nothing. I say laugh, scoff, whatever you're going to do. But y'all feel this heat coming. Y'all feel it coming. See, these prophecies coming to pass, and a lot of y'all having second thoughts now, like, y'all hanging on this channel, man, because y'all hoping I'm wrong. But you want to see what I'm going to say, to see if something strikes a chord, something that you can use, something that you could grab onto and say, aha, see, he's wrong. Let's go here. And you go to the scriptures, but then you get clunked in the head. Because I've been in the scriptures already. All right? All you phony, scoffing, smirking, smug ass motherfuckers, especially you fucking Pharisee, you niggas are gonna get it, man. All you fucking camps. Can't wait. We on countdown. And then your camp leaders gave y'all a day. Hey, what day did y'all leaving? What's y'all date? What day did y'all leaving? I know when we're leaving. When are you leaving? See? That's what I want to know. When is the other... No. Fuck that. When is Moses coming to pick y'all up? When? When is Moses coming to pick y'all up? Let me know that in the comment boards. Since y'all like running y'all fucking mouth. I mean, Yahushua coming to get us. We're Yahushua's, he's coming to get us. We already accounted for, but let me know when Moses coming to get y'all. All you motherfuckers talking about you not under the new covenant. Well, you under Moses, so Moses must got y'all dialed in to get y'all too. They forgot to put that in the scriptures, huh? So Moses gonna come get all of the prophets and priests. All of y'all Zabalawak, Zazak, Abawans, all of y'all, all you motherfuckers got another ride coming, huh? Okay, well y'all got the next bus out. I hope y'all bus is running for y'all's sake. I don't think it is though. But as for us, all right, like the scriptures say, except the Lord buildeth the house, they labor in vain that build it. All right? And except the Lord watcheth, the watchman watcheth, but in vain. If the Lord don't watch the city, then the watchman watcheth in vain. So, you've been told, all right? So, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem HaMashiach Yahushai. Y'all stay tuned for the next video. This is what's coming next. KD out. Shalom.